Hey, what's up? This is your girl Kama with Kama Speaks, and today, once again, I am talking on domestic violence on this morning. Remember that this is October. This is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. It's also Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So, in the midst of me talking about domestic violence, I do represent my ribbon right here, my pink for breast cancer awareness, and it says I'm sorry, faith always initiates the healing. This shirt was made by Mr. John McClung. This is it. So if you want a shirt, just give him a call or go to his website, which is testimonyIam.com, and order you a shirt. And part of the proceeds actually goes towards uh, a charity for domestic violence. All right, with that said, today I want to talk about checking their past. And I am talking about that because a lot of times, sometimes people say that they didn't see it coming, or their thing is, oh, well, I'm different, or I'm not that person, or no, I'm this person, so I can change that person. But let's stop thinking that way. um, the only person that can change anybody is God, period. Now, this is the deal. People, some people have grown up in households where they actually seen this type of behavior and they don't want to be this way, but unfortunately they are because this is all they know. They haven't sought help, they haven't seen anything else, so this is what they end up turning into. They think it's okay. I know what my ex seen and what he went through. I'm not gonna say what he went through, but what he's seen growing up. And he said he would never, ever be like his dad. But unfortunately, that's the same way he turned out. It makes me think as well about some of the things he told me in the past. I remember one time at school, he told me he slapped this girl because something she did. Then he told me another time he slapped this other girl because of something she said. She kept talking, but because of me, he's never hit me before. I just figured he wouldn't do that to me. Why would he? And because I felt like I was so in love and, I was just that perfect person and I was exempt from all that, I just went with the flow. When I looked back later in life, I was like, oh my gosh, this is who he is. He told me who he was. I'm learning time and time again, there's always warning before destruction. God always gives us a way of escape. I didn't have to get married, but I wanted to so bad. That was my life. That was my goals in life. My goal in life wasn't to be a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, all these things we say when we get younger, older rather. This is what we want to do. My goal in life was to be married. So to marry someone that I've been with since I was 14 years old, I thought, well, you know what? We love each other, and I know we always say we're going to end up together. Things are going to be good. But again, I look back and I'm almost disgusted at myself because I couldn't believe that I went back or I went to marry someone where all the signs were there. But I do remember us before we got married, him saying to me the things he will not do and how he was going to be this great husband and he was going to do X, Y, and Z. Now, his intentions were good, don't get me wrong, but he couldn't follow through. And I thank God, I look back and I think now, where would I be? Where would I be at 36, still married, still going through that? I mean, there's times I can get in my bed and I just lay out. My hands, my arms just stretch out because it just feels good to be in my bed alone, to have the freedom to just lay out and to be able to sleep when I want to and to sleep well. For years, I didn't sleep good. because I was always awakened by something I wasn't happy with. I had to deal with a lot. Even with the drinking, he's been drinking since before we got married, since his teenage years. Smoking, he was smoking when I met him at 14. These are signs that I seen, but we're young, we think things are cute. Oh yeah, he smoked, but it's cool. There's nothing cool about smoking. Smoking causes death. Smoking cigarettes is death. Drinking can cause death. Can give you all kind of cancers. It is not good for you, and if it doesn't cause cancer, it can cause other issues in your life. Watch the signs. Check the past. Ask questions. And find out, did he get help? Or did she get help? Find out what they did to change. Because I will say this time and time again, I believe people can change if they want to. The problem is people don't choose to change. Then they want to blame you as to why they do X, Y, and Z. Oh, I've been blamed. I don't think I really got a true apology, because every time there's an apology, it's like, well, I did this because you. I apologize, but you. That's not an apology. Don't tell me but me. If you apologize, you just apologize. One thing I will say is that out of all the time T did what he did, he only apologized to me twice for hitting me, where he was sincere about it, because one time it was because he thought that he was somewhere. He was drinking. He said he was on one freeway. I was on another freeway. He told me he was on another freeway, and I was up and down looking for him. I was like, you're not here. Something told me where he was at, but I didn't follow that. I was so scared that he was going to do something to me. He claimed he walked all the way home from where he was, and when I think about it, I'm like, no, somebody picked him up and dropped him off. There's no way he walked and got there that quick. Supposedly, the police took him to a certain point and he had to walk. Anyhow, I came home, and I remember I had the kids in the car, and I went into a room, and he just started wailing on me. Where were you? I told you this and that. And I was in the corner like this, and he was just going in, wow, 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 wow. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I was where you wanted me to be. So he said, no, you show me where you were at. So I took him. He told me the freeway he was at. I was like, your car is not there. So I took him on the freeway. We driving back and forth, back and forth. Finally, he said, I think my car is on the 60. And that's where we went. It was on the 60 freeway, just where I thought. But I still had to take him to the wrong freeway. And the next day he apologized, or that night he kept apologizing. But that wasn't okay. So check the past, check and see what they've been through, and listen. Love is not that serious. When you dig deep and find out the truth, or find out what a person has been through, or find out what a person's done, you can find out a lot about people. Don't be so blinded by love that you forget about the possibilities of what can happen. All right, well, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and end it on this morning. Just wanted to reach out to everyone again, just bring some more awareness and some things, some tips of what you can do. I'm here every morning between 6 and 6:20. I've been getting up late, going to bed late, but I still want to make sure I get the word out. You can go to, on the right-hand side, you see some links there, and there's a link for National Coalition Against Domestic Violence, which is ncadv.org, and they can help you from all over the country to find shelter, find help. They have a toll-free number that you can call as well to try to get some help. Check them out. If it's not you, help a friend. Also, you can go to yourmindisbeautiful.com. That's what Malika Brown. She has a nonprofit that she's working, and The name of it is called Your Beautiful Mind. But the website again is yourmindisbeautiful.com. She's here in California. She can help you with low cost to no cost help, therapy, counseling. And I think I'm going to talk about that on Monday. It's okay to get help. People are afraid to get help, especially people within the Black community. We've actually had a show a couple of weeks ago in regards to that about mental health. It's okay to get help. I had to, because I had to realize some things I was going through. And since I've been going, I just started going recently. It's been the best thing for me. I wasn't going to tell people what I was doing because I thought that was embarrassing. But I said, for what? I'm seeking help. I'm getting help for it because, Lord's will, my next marriage is going to be a wonderful marriage. I'm going to make sure that he's happy. He's going to keep me happy. We're going to have a good marriage. And I believe in love when you wait on the Lord. And finally, another friend of mine, which is Natalie Lamb. She's a marriage and family therapist. She can help you as well. Very good, very sound woman. She has a upcoming seminar called the Disturbed Seminar, where she'll be able to help you spot dangerous men and dangerous women. She was on my show a couple of days ago, actually on Monday, and I want to make sure that I get that link out very, very soon. But her website is itsyourchoiceonline.com. Itsyourchoiceonline.com. I love that because it is your choice. We go through go through a lot of things, or go into a lot of things with our eyes wide open. And we see it. We see it. Some things we don't want to see, but we do. So check her out. And then also, once again, I showed you guys my shirt. If you want to support, his name is John McClung. John McClung Jr. He has a website or a clothing line called I Am a Testimony. And his clothing line is testimonyIam.com. And you can go there and purchase shirts, as the one I have on, my purple, as you can see, is covered in purple, representing domestic violence. And then my pink ribbon, once again, represents breast cancer awareness. My sister passed away from breast cancer, as I told you guys, November 25th, 2012. And she was in her early 40s. And she lost her battle to breast cancer. And this show, all my shows are dedicated to her on this month. So make sure, for those out there, go get yourself checked out. Go get your mammograms. I know it's after 40, but get yourself checked out, especially if it's something that runs in your family. Get yourself checked out. We're losing many, many women to breast cancer, and also with domestic violence. Seek help. We're losing way too many women and men to this. As I read a couple of days ago, statistics show that 1 out of 3 homicides are women from a current or past intimate partner. So someone was killed. 1 out of 3 homicides in women are because of domestic violence at the hand of the person that they loved. How sad. Love does not kill. Love is so sweet, it's kind. Don't take advantage of it, and don't allow anybody to take advantage of you. All right, thank you for watching Kama Speaks. You can also check me out at kamaspeaks.com. If you have any questions, any concerns, please, please, please reach out to me. All right, thank you for watching. Remember, always check the past. Thank you.